Hey, just listen to me, okay? You're gonna be under arrest, okay? It's not a joke, okay? That's why we're geared up, okay?
This is a police officer whose colleagues have just come to arrest him for his inappropriate behavior toward his young niece. However, he's just one of the creepy individuals whose cases we'll be diving into today.
I was just walking by and he reached in my shirt.
I wasn't trying to do anything. I just back up because I was trying to buy an adult.
And then I noticed, and I grabbed my phone, and he quickly started putting his belt back on.
How close was he?
He was like at least like that. He's just...
Every time I've had to deal with people, I've been locked up or thrown in CBCF or something.
For a reason.
I didn't do it? No.
The mother's the one that doesn't want you here, correct?
I haven't seen him. How am I stalking somebody I haven't even seen?
I was just walking by and he reached in my shirt and grabbed my boob.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to do anything. I just back up because I was trying to buy an adult.
So you did not do anything intentionally. You guys just bumped into
Like
each
I said,
other?
I was just like walking my back. And then she was walking behind.
What was said when that happened?
I don't know. I said, don't touch me. I yelled in his face. I said, don't touch me. And then he said, you're lucky somebody's touching them or what. I don't know. I don't really know. I was like, you're disgusting. I was like screaming. I don't know.
Yeah,
She thinks that you intentionally grabbed her breast, is what she's saying.
No, I ain't grabbed her ass. I was just like, what the, what's
don't
up?
touch me. Don't grab me. I know that you're just doing an example, but do not grab me. What was he doing when you guys were walking by?
He reached into my shirt.
No, like prior to that, like was he
I don't
just
know.
waiting in line to order a hot dog, or was he?
I didn't see him. He was just standing. I don't know. He was just standing there, and then I walked by, and he reached into my shirt.
And you think it was intentional?
Yeah, it was intentional because then he said, "You're lucky somebody's touching them."
Right after he did that, or after you guys like confronted him about it?
I didn't really know what to do, and I just saw you guys here. So.
Okay. All right, just hang out right here. Do not look at that group over there, okay?
You've heard it all. This is a completely inappropriate and disrespectful act by a random passerby. If it's confirmed that this man actually touched an unknown woman, he could face charges of sexual battery or sexual harassment. If he's arrested, the woman will also be able to request a restraining order. However, we're still at the very beginning of the case, so let's see how things unfold.
Can I have my one friend?
Listen, you're an adult. This is a decision you have to make. It's not up to your friend. It's up to you on the decision that you want to make.
I know, but her husband's my best friend, and he's a sheriff's deputy, so I just want to talk to him.
You think he's up at 3 in the morning?
She's talking to him right now.
The tall girl?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Melissa.
Melissa. Hi. Your husband's a deputy?
So my husband's a cop. And then in the shirt and grabbed her titty.
Okay.
And then I looked at him and I said, are you kidding me? And then I think you guys saw us like pass by you guys, and I was like, and then when I saw her upset, like realizing what just happened, I turned around and the whole group over there saw what happened, and they were like, wait, did he just do that to you? And then that's when she started crying, and then that's when I got you guys because I saw how much she was in distress. I understand it's a lot, like having 18 girls like bombard you guys. I get that. I understand that. But that was so.
I'm not drunk.
Yeah, we're literally just hanging out. And
so you saw it happen?
I saw it happen.
Okay.
I will write a witness statement. I don't care.
But it's up to you.
Yes,
it's not
you
her,
will.
It's not up to her husband. You're the victim. You're the one that is alleging the crime. So good thing too about this complex is they have fantastic video footage, like video surveillance, so we can go watch it and we can,
You will see it.
Yeah.
So you write the statement, and then they'll follow up on it.
And they'll be arrested for battery.
All right. So yeah, that was disgusting.
What's up, guys? Okay, were you here when any of this happened? No. Okay, do me a favor, head on out, okay? Thank you. I need to go watch some footage. Apparently, right in front of the hot dog stand, a guy reached in a girl's shirt. From my understanding, they were waiting in line to get a hot dog. The girls were walking by, and allegedly he reaches in there and... But what's his name, Steve? The hot dog guy? Josh, that was close, right? Josh at the hot dog stand said no, it looked accidental. How long ago? I don't know, last 10 minutes or so. So that dude, okay, whoa, this is perfect. Okay, back it up like 5 more seconds. It's right at the top right there. You see the dude in the yellow sleeves?
Want me to go back further?
No, this is perfect. Here, back it up again, and then if you could zoom in, I keep bumping into you, man, I'm sorry. No worries, I got it. This is gonna be perfect.
Let me back it up a little
bit
more.
For sure.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's perfect.
So, there are witnesses, but even without them, this video is more than enough evidence to put the creep behind bars.
Because we're parked right there on Charles, and then we see them all yelling and stuff, and we're like, what's going on? And then they...
He's gonna get arrested, right?
Yeah, she wants to press charges. She
Can't be doing like that.
Yeah.
She should have thrown a drink right in his face.
You'd think, but I mean, whatever. You know, we're gonna arrest him. We're right there, so he's gonna go.
I'm going to go over there with you right now, and we are going to 10-15 this gentleman for reaching his hand inside of her shirt and grabbing her breast.
I didn't do that breast or anything, man.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
No, let me tell you something.
Turn around, sir, this will go a lot easier if you cooperate.
Hey, bud.
No, let me tell you something.
You're about to make a really big mistake.
No.
You're about to make a horrible mistake.
No, let me check.
Put your hands behind your back.
Let me talk, man. Let me talk. Check that video.
Back up.
Check that video.
Turn around and put your hands...
Check it. No, check that video.
Back the up.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Please, can you please check the video? Check the video.
I'm going to tase you if you do not turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Just the video,
okay.
Check the video.
I'm going to tell you one more time, and then I'm going to tase you.
I'm not trying to do that.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
I know I did a mistake. I just said, what's up?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
No, please, check the video.
You just caught another charge in case you were wondering. Now, other than that, yes, you are. You're going to jail no matter what. I guarantee you are. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Check the video before you do anything.
Oh, you're about to make such a big mistake, bud.
I'm not trying.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Sir,
you understand?
turn around, place your hands behind your back.
I understand. Check the video
I don't
first.
care. At this point,
turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Check the video. I'm not trying to be hurt. I'm not trying to be bad.
Ladies, move. Move.
Can you guys please? No, I'm not trying to hurt.
Stop resisting. Back up. You're about to get tased. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Let me talk.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
You guys arrest me for no reason.
Are you kidding me?
So you guys arrest me for no reason.
And that's another charge, though. No. You just got 2 more charges, in case you're wondering. So you're going for that and you're going for the resisting. Yeah, is right. Yes, you up. You're going on 3 charges now. Move. We're putting him in the van. Get the out of the way. Move. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. You look at me like that.
No,
unlock this van.
No, you guys arrest me for no
what? You want to go too? We got plenty of room.
What the f*** you?
Unlock the van.
No, you guys are
more
stuff. Check the video. Can you guys check the video? Can you guys please check the video?
I just did.
Huh? You just did?
What? Go away. You can leave now. Take your friend. Take your friend.
You're telling us to go away, but they're
Go that way. You can go that way. I don't have to tell them anything. Go that way.
We buying stuff.
Okay, then buy stuff and leave. Have a good night. I don't have to. They're not the problem. You are. Oh, dude, it is so intentional.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gross. Yeah.
Do you have the video to download and send in?
He is going to come out and give it to me. Yeah. I got it on my body cam though. Yeah. But he's going to come out and give it to me so I can upload it as well.
All right. Was I doing something wrong with this door? Because that was pissing me off a lot.
This door sticks really hard. You got to pull it and lean back. All right.
I'm sorry. I see the video.
So did we?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm sorry.
Then listen to us when we're telling you what's right.
If you guys watch the video, you understand.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm sorry.
Have a good night.
The suspect was charged with sexual battery and resisting arrest. 1 day later, he was released from jail on a $25,000 bail.
No, do not do this to him.
What are you doing?
Come talk to me over here, not in front of them. Be an adult and come over here.
I don't trust you. Okay?
Okay. You're not supposed to be here.
I'm an American, and this is my right. I just took my lawyer.
It is not your day to be here. We're filing another stalking complaint against this location.
Okay? And I'm going to tell you something. Who am I stalking?
All of them.
Who? I'm allowed to see my children. It's not stalking.
On your day.
Folks, Judge, for the record,
You need to leave.
I'm here to see my boys. He's going to baseball. I'm going. Okay. I'm going to be there, and you're not stopping me.
You need to leave here, I'm telling you.
You're way outside your bounds.
You are not welcome to be here. You are now stalking this family.
No, I'm not. That's my family.
I am telling you that you are stalking them.
Take me to jail.
Leave.
Take me to jail.
You need to leave.
I'd rather you just take me to jail. I'm here playing football with my son in the
Right,
in the
today
street.
is not your day to be here.
I'm allowed in this street.
Right.
Tell me the reason I can't be in this street right here.
I'm not saying
stalking
you can't.
would be
I'm
like
telling
hiding
you that you're... No,
it's not
stalking
stalking when you're
covers...
open and notorious.
Stalking covers this as
No,
well.
it doesn't.
Yes,
Lord,
it
just said,
does,
this is
Jason.
blatant, outright, I'm here. I'm not hiding it, I'm not stalking.
I'm telling
I'm
you
here.
to leave. Because you are stalking these people.
Okay.
I
No.
am telling you to leave
File the police
them
report properly
alone.
next time, and maybe I'll have a better chance in court.
I have filed multiples on you.
No, you didn't.
And I will
They were
file
all
more.
horrible. Do you have children? Are you married?
Why does that matter?
I'm just curious, because your demeanor leads me to believe you...
No, sir, you're a very frustrating human being to deal with, is why we keep going over this.
I'm gonna call the police before I arrive. I'm gonna tell them.
And tell us what, that you're stalking these
No,
people again?
no, not stalking. That I'm coming to spend time with my children.
You're not allowed to today.
It's gotten to the point where you've been trespassed from all this property. Yes. You've been trespassed from that property. There's obviously...
JJ, keep a close eye on this, buddy.
It's obviously reasonable to believe that she doesn't want you here. You showing up...
Hi, Rosie, hey.
Random places...
Yeah, I'm trying to come see you guys because I can't talk to you on your phones.
Following your kids around, following your ex around, is not the way to handle this.
I'm guilty of stalking my children when I can't talk to them.
It's not your children, sir.
They're my children.
Well, I understand that, but that's not who you're stalking, obviously. The mother is the one that doesn't want you here, correct?
I haven't seen her. How am I stalking somebody I haven't even seen?
The issue is that he keeps coming to see his children outside the time allowed by the custody order. He lingered around the house so much that his ex-wife requested a trespass warning against him. For now, this isn't necessarily stalking at this moment, and it can't technically be considered trespassing because the father is standing on a public street. In any case, the police won't leave until he moves along, so it would be best for him to just walk away.
You're very in a gray area. You're very close to committing a criminal offense.
No, you're guilty until proven guilty. Okay.
What I'm saying is that 1 foot on this property and you are committing a crime. So I'm saying you're very close.
If the queen had balls, she'd be the king. You think I'm stupid enough to step foot on this property, sir? No, I'm not.
Interfering with somebody, harassing somebody, following somebody.
I haven't interfered with nobody. I have not interfered.
If you're here to the point she knows you're here, you're trespassed from the property. Okay, that's interfering with her well-being, correct?
No, it's not. See, that could be your opinion, and that could be Miss Butterfield's opinion. Okay, but it's the judge's opinion that matters.
Well, it'll be up to the jury to decide whether or not you're interfering with her life
jury,
or not.
They're going to really.
So, and at their request, he comes to see them because they miss him. Sure. You can see they love him and they miss him, and I have a hard time keeping them apart from him when they have a relationship and love him. I feel like that's harsh and unfair. Okay. But these daily visits are awful.
So he's come here every day for...
He was out of town for a week. Okay. So he didn't come that week. But otherwise he comes nearly daily. It's not consistent, but it's almost daily. He has texted me over and over and over again, I will be every day at your parents' house. I will be here every night. I will make sure that everyone knows that you are not letting me see that kind of, he's just...
Right. And he sits out there like he's doing now? Or does he come up closer ever?
He doesn't come up closer.
Okay.
Like I said, I do let the kids out, and I don't care if they play football, but I just feel like this is not a relationship you want to foster with your kids. Right. There's more to life. There's more to a dad than this. So,
absolutely. What is the times in the evenings he's allowed to, for the courts, talk to them on the phone? Is it
3 to 6 p.m.
Okay.
Now, and that's another thing that he's always upset about because often from 3 to 5-ish, they're at my parents' house.
Right.
So, to make up for that, I allow the kids to talk to him on the phone all the way up until 8, 9 p.m.
Right. Do you want to press charges?
Can we talk about it without small ears?
Absolutely.
I want to know all the repercussions of what that means.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
I mean, I need to know what that entails and what that means because I would like to have peace in our evenings here.
Right, absolutely.
I think the kids should be able to see their dad. Mm-hmm. I don't want to see that taken away from them.
Right, but you don't want it to interfere with your
I don't want it to happen here.
Right.
There's no reason for it to happen here. He just texts the most manic things.
Do you have those text messages still?
Yes.
If you want to screenshot as many of them as you can.
It goes on and on and on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this changes things a bit. Repeated violations of custody orders combined with obsessive communication and trespassing could meet the threshold for stalking, especially if the ex-wife feels threatened or intimidated.
Yeah. Hey, my name's Sergeant Cameron. How are you?
Good.
Good. Have you been requested to leave this area by my officers?
Hey, guys. You've been requested?
Yes, did they ask you to leave?
Okay, what area?
Right here where we're standing right now.
Second. I'm just reaching my phone.
Okay.
I gotta document this because I think you were one of the guys that was there for the
Okay, put your hands behind your back.
Guys, look!
Stop resisting!
Take my phone, JJ! JJ, get my phone!
Stop!
JJ! Look at this. JJ, look at this. Look at this. JJ, they're beating me up, JJ, look. Mommy. All right, I'm letting go. I'm done. Guys, look at this.
Yeah.
Guys, look at this. Ow! 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 All right, guys, look, I love you. Have fun at baseball. Yeah, I know, JJ, look.
Stand up. Come over here. Come over here.
Hey, guys, this is what your mother does.
Come over here.
You really served the community well tonight.
Just remember, it's all on video recording.
Well, so what? So what? You know what? I love to share with the judge that I think you are a horrible police officer. Bitter woman at that. Always have an attitude. Didn't even fill out police reports. You know, you're probably bitter that you're a police officer. I don't know. You probably don't like men. Is what I'm guessing. You had no right to arrest me right there. You know what? This is going to get kicked out by the judge. And you put my kids through that for what? You know what? I got it all on video. This doesn't hold up in court. You never asked me to leave. You were just trying to lecture me about my rights. You didn't tell me to leave. I got the whole damn thing on video. Why people don't like cops? People like you guys. One officer there had respect, and that was not you. No crime committed. You're taking an innocent man to jail tonight instead of going to his son's baseball game. You know, my ex-wife is a lesbian, right? Did she tell you that? Trying to pick my son up and she wouldn't turn him over. And you trespassed me. You're a horrible police officer. You want to tell me what you charged me with?
Stalking. Resisting arrest.
Oh, I resisted arrest?
Yes, you did.
You're a joke. You know, like, really? You know I'm there to see my kids and I resisted arrest? We'll get a jury trial. We'll get a jury and we'll put you guys to the test, okay? Not a criminal. Stalking? Who was I stalking today? You know, I do sympathize what you have to do to earn $1. I do. That was uncalled for. That was bull. You could have just asked me to leave, okay? And I would have seen you the next time that she denied me access to my kids. It could have been so easy.
Well, it could have been simple if you had just left when they told you, but now you've been labeled a stalker.
What you doing, Tim? Hey, just listen to me, okay? You're gonna be under arrest, okay? It's not a joke, okay? That's why we're geared up, okay? We know you got a gun. I'd love to talk to you. I'm gonna explain everything to you, but we gotta take care of this right now, okay?
What's up?
So I'm gonna tell you, but we're gonna deal with this stuff right here, okay? All right.
Yeah.
Is it on the belt, like through the loop, so we can just take off your belt and it'll come with it?
Take the gun out.
Okay, that's fine too. Anything else on you besides the knife? Any other guns, ankle holster, anything like that? Okay, I'm just gonna check you real quick.
Yeah.
And then what we'll do is we'll go upstairs. We're gonna visit with you, tell you all the ins and outs of it.
Okay.
And then if you want to talk to us, great. If you don't, we'll let you know from there. Okay, let me just check you real quick. Nothing else?
Nope.
What we're gonna do is go down this elevator. It'll put us right up on the second floor. We're right into the interview room. It's one. We're gonna minimize anybody seeing anything going on.
Okay.
We'll talk. We'll talk.
Yeah, I hope so.
This man was a police officer for 30 years, but he has now been arrested for inappropriate behavior toward his underage cousin. The girl's parents expressed their concerns to the police, stating that the former officer was sending their daughter up to 70 messages a day. Given how complex the situation is, the officers prepared extensively for the interview. However, it will be very challenging because the suspect knows exactly how to handle himself in such situations.
Basically, long story short, the charge is basically having sexual communication with a minor. That's what this is about, okay? Obviously, you know the process. I'm not going to change anything up just because of who you are, but obviously we've known each other for a long time, so it's not going to be comfortable for either of us, I wouldn't assume. Yeah,
I'd like to read the report of the statement or something.
Well, obviously the report's not completely done. The probable cause will be public record, so you'll have access to that.
Yeah.
So.
But before I talk to you, I want to see what allegations have been made.
Well, the allegations probably explain, explanatory in the charge that's listed. It's facilitating, encouraging, offering, or soliciting sexual conduct or engaging in sexual communication with a minor or a person believed to be a minor. That is the state statute.
So, probably a couple of weeks ago, I got the letter. There was a letter sent to the chief's office.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it had information related to an inappropriate relationship with a 14-year-old.
Texting. Mm-hmm.
That could be interpreted as him trying to downplay the situation.
And so, obviously, our job, the letter had some information in it that pretty much directed it to you.
Right. Yeah.
Based on circumstances, the letter, what the information in the letter, everything, we could rule out everybody but you, based on the information in the letter, how it was worded, how it was written, and so forth.
Yeah.
And so we started working on the case, and we were able to gather some information.
How long ago?
This would have been last summer, so it's been a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
And so, one, I would ask you, do you know what we're talking about when we talk about?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So tell us what are we doing? Why would somebody be writing this letter?
Was it my sister?
Could have been.
Miller, Sherry Miller?
Could have been.
Or it was Jim Morches, one of the two.
And who? Sherry is?
My sister.
Okay. And Jim?
Is he's the father of.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so that's what the deal is. I will tell you, we've talked to a lot of people, and that's why we're kind of here today.
This is totally a surprise to me.
I believe you.
Yeah, I mean,
I believe you.
It's crazy.
But why would we get this information? Why would we get this letter? Why are their concerns valid?
Here's where I'm at right now. If I tell you my story without incriminating me, am I going to walk out here today?
Well, you've been arrested.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
So I have to be booked in and all that other stuff. Yeah. So why should I carry on? Maybe I should just get an attorney. Is it going to help me to talk to you?
So here's what, obviously my job, and I've been doing it a long time.
So there's nothing been filed with the DA yet? Okay, all right.
And so obviously my job is obviously to grab as much information as possible and present it to the people that make the ultimate decision of whether formal charges would be filed.
Right, but regardless of what is done here today, I will end up in jail.
Pay attention to his posture and body language. It looks like he's the one conducting the interrogation, not the other way around. He's asking questions himself, trying to take control of the situation. Additionally, he admits to knowing about the conversation because he's aware that the police can easily obtain it, if they haven't already.
So, I don't know why I should talk to you without an attorney.
It's up to you. If you think this is not right, if it's not accurate,
it's not.
It's curious to me why people are gunning for you with this type of information, that's all. And that is a decision you have to make based on whether or not you think it's important for me to know at this point in time.
I don't. We talked, and she understood the situation, and she just was pissed off. My sister, I guess I just really pissed her off.
Well, we're talking, 7 months later?
I know. So she reported this 7 months ago.
I just got the information, the week before last.
Have you read any text? Have you seen any of the text that was written?
Well,
back and forth?
Is that going to help you?
I think it will. Yeah.
Between you?
Yeah.
Well, we've talked.
And she lied, probably. Made something up.
Why would she lie?
I don't know. But why am I here?
Well, because of the information that came out so far.
Well, what came out is not probably accurate, but I don't know that I need to talk to you guys anymore.
The thing about that, you want to give us consent to look in your phone? Okay, we're going to get a search warrant.
Sure.
It's okay, totally get it now. I'm not saying anything negative towards you. I mean, you have your rights, and we're going to do things by the book, but we're going to get a search warrant for your phone, and then we'll just keep trying to gather information. We're keeping an open mind on everything, but obviously the information we gathered thus far is enough to
ruin my life.
You know, doing this work, and I've been doing it a long time, the more information I have, the better decisions we make. And so, without saying anything else, we've already done that, but I just want you to know.
I really do want to tell you. It's my story or what happened, but I'm not sure that that's going to benefit me right now.
And it may not.
Yeah, because I'm still.
I don't know what that is.
I'm still going to get booked in.
Yeah. You don't have anything else on the outside of that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're being arrested and you're not convicted.
Well, I understand that, and I don't see that I'm going to get convicted.
And that's.
But it's the embarrassment.
Well.
And
like I said, it's tough for all of us. Tough for all of us.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Hello, I'm Officer Cano with Whitehall, okay? Yes. I'm going to need to detain you for a second, okay?
For what?
Okay, listen, you're going to be detained under investigation. Do not do that.
Okay.
Do not do that.
I'm trying to put my phone away.
Okay, well, do not do that. We're not going to do that. I will absolutely talk to you about it, but you're going to get detained first. Come this way with me, please.
Do you have any weapons on you, sir?
No. Knives, guns, drugs, bombs, anything like that.
No.
Go ahead and have a seat, please. So, I would like to speak to you about what happened back into the toys section. Okay, we're getting a complaint that you had inappropriately touched a person back there in the toys section.
I haven't touched anybody anywhere in the store.
You didn't get close to somebody and brush up against their frontal chest?
No, not at all.
What about you recording people? Okay, so the cameras here at Walmart are pretty good, okay? So, over in the card section, you had the video recording going on your phone. They were able to zoom in close to you. And you were recording. Why? Who were you recording?
Nobody.
Just randomly recording.
Do you care to show us the recordings?
No, I don't.
The Fourth Amendment protects him from having his phone searched, but if the police have probable cause, they can obtain a search warrant for his phone. They can do this simply by interviewing the victim and taking her statement. If the victim confirms that a criminal act occurred, the suspect is in serious trouble. This applies to the recording, but he's also accused of touching a minor, which is even more serious.
What's your social?
I don't remember.
What's your first name?
Daniel.
Daniel. Okay, would you go ahead and slide all the way in for me, please?
Am I being arrested?
Not right now, you're being
Okay,
detained.
wondering.
Yep, I'll let you know when you're arrested officially.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I have?
Okay.
So he was back in the toy section, and I'm trying to get it on camera. A juvenile came up and advised that he came up and came across her chest and was inappropriately touching her as he was passing by. He had the entire aisle. There was no reason to be close to her and come up against her. Then, as we're watching him, he's recording other girls. So he's standing there, and you can see he's like recording different girls as they're sitting there. As we detained him, his phone was on record and currently recording. But he won't show us recording. He won't do anything like that. I'm gonna go get an official statement from the girl.
Being an adult sex offender, he probably has, depending on what his conviction is, obviously he probably has some kind of restrictions. And I bet if you called his parole officer and said, hey, he just, after you watch the video, and say, hey, he just, brushed up against a juvenile's breasts or whatever that might be.
I wouldn't mind.
I almost wonder if they would.
Can we seize his phone for a search warrant?
I think that you could probably get to the elements of that depending on what you see, whatever Nalia and them.
Well, I watched for myself as he was recording these girls.
Just recording in and of itself, obviously.
I know, because it's in a public place, but it's the...
But if it looks like he's recording as he gropes that juvenile, depending on what that is...
That part I don't
I think you would have to look at the video and try to watch that and see if there's anything of it. See what the girl says.
Sorry about that. There's a lot of moving parts with this.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me what happened in your own words?
Yeah. So I was just in the aisle, and she was right in the aisle right next to me. So the other aisle. Yeah, she was in the aisle right next to me, and it was just me in that one aisle. And I just wanted to go do something for 3 seconds. I was by her side the whole time, but as soon as I moved aside for like 3 seconds, he approaches me and he goes like, he had the whole aisle on his roll empty, and he goes, that right next to me. I just backed up, and then he had something else in his hand, and he just kept walking.
Which hand did he touch you with?
He didn't touch me. I backed away so he couldn't. Like, I backed away too quickly, and he was about to. I just went like that, and he just kept walking.
Whatever that thing in his hand was, he put it behind her back.
And I don't know what it was, and I thought, for a second I thought it was...
So the hand that he was holding the black item with was behind your back?
Yeah, he just went that.
How close was he?
He was like at least like that. He just... And barely, if he moved like 1 centimeter over.
So if you wouldn't have moved, he would have touched you, but you moved in time because you observed him getting too close, or okay.
It seems like Daniel was selecting his victims and recording them, and even a police officer caught him with his phone on during their initial encounter. Now, they likely have enough evidence to obtain a warrant to search his phone. For everything he did, he faces various charges, from unlawful surveillance to potentially even charges related to exploitation, depending on what's found on his phone. To make matters worse, it won't be long before cops find out this was not his first time.
111 name and date of birth?
So, obviously I just got here, so I know nothing about it. Can I tell me about...
I don't know anything either. Like, I'm in the same boat as you.
Okay. So you came to Walmart, you said, why did you come to Walmart again, sir?
I came to Walmart because I needed to buy some hair clippers. Mine are gone.
Okay.
They're breaking, so I need new ones. You can tell I haven't shaved or cut my hair in a little bit.
I gotcha.
And to get some food for the day. It's my one day off. Here, get some food just as close as Walmart. I'm just trying to get my to go home.
Yeah.
And I'm being detained.
Okay.
I got a daughter, so I was back in the toy section looking at toys because I always think about what I can get for you.
Yeah.
But this is ridiculous.
Where do you live at, sir?
I live over.
Okay. All right.
When I typed in Walmart, this is the first one it took me to.
Would make sense. Okay. So
you guys got video of me doing all this, or you just detaining me on hearsay? I don't understand.
Well, I don't know. I'm not the main officer. I'm just here to make sure that you didn't try to run away.
I'm just frustrated.
I understand.
I apologize for my tone sometimes. But
it's okay. It's just the allegations are pretty large allegations, so we're just trying to either dispel or prove the allegations, and if they're dispelled,
isn't that what court's for?
Well,
not the side of the road. This is embarrassing.
Okay. Well, otherwise you would just immediately be going to jail. So we can either attempt to conduct the investigation now, or go off of what we're told and arrest you, and then you would go to court.
So hearsay's enough to arrest somebody.
It's enough to detain you, but you're saying that I
didn't do anything.
You feel like
touch anybody. I didn't do nothing. Okay. I've done nothing illegal.
So anybody that you may or may not have touched was accidental if you did touch them?
I haven't come in contact with anybody, period.
But
I don't like bumping into people. I don't like crowds. I didn't rub up against anybody. I did not come in contact with anybody.
Okay. But we have a complaint saying you did. That's why we're investigating it.
Maybe somebody bumped into them and they turned around and saw me or something and got the wrong guy, but I didn't touch anybody.
Okay.
So I need you guys to prove that, or please let me go. I didn't touch anybody. I didn't do anything illegal. There's no reason. There's reason. There's concern. I get that.
Okay. So, I will say though, The cameras are back there are pretty good, so if you're observed doing what they're saying, then obviously you're going to be placed under arrest, okay? I got you. What are you on parole for, sir?
I'm on supervision still for sexual assault.
Okay. All right. And
make you guys go nuts. I already know.
what, sir? Okay. Who's your parole officer?
Karen Hunter, I believe is her name. It's bounced around so many times.
Karen Hunter?
Yes.
And is her phone number in your phone? Or do you know it by heart?
I don't know it by heart.
Is it in your phone so you're able to look at it and get it?
Yes, it's in my phone, but I'm not accessing my phone until I know what's going on. I'm not opening it up for you guys to go through. That's not happening.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get a phone number for you, which you're required to produce.
I'm required to produce a phone number?
For your parole officer, absolutely. You're on parole for sexual assault, and you're being accused of sexual assault right now.
Which is insane.
I agree. It absolutely is insane.
Which is insane.
Okay. If you're not willing to do that, then okay. I guess I'm also just.
I think there's a business card in there.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to touch your phone. I guess we just find it a little suspicious that you're odd too.
I know
that you're not willing to show us simple videos if they're not weird. If you're just
like, I have my own rights. You know what I mean? Like,
and I'm not saying.
And then every time I've had to deal with people, I've been locked up or thrown in CBCF or something. And
for a reason.
I didn't do it. No.
Yeah.
For a lie that happened in the beginning, but that's neither here nor there. The ruling came down. It is what it is. What we have to deal with is like every time I run into it, like I get pulled over for a traffic ticket. They run my ID. Next thing I know, there's 6 cruisers because of my past.
Okay. Well,
this is just it's. You know what I mean? That doesn't help me.
Okay. Because if they see on camera that you're recording and it appears
and that's
that
not illegal,
you're not letting me talk. Okay,
yes,
all
I'm
right.
sorry,
I'll
sir.
stop talking.
He was hiding behind this newer telephone pole.
So he was by the newer one.
Behind the newer one.
And he pointed at you guys, watching you guys.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I noticed, and I grabbed my phone, and he quickly started putting his belt back on.
Okay.
Hello. You guys see a gentleman causing issues in the park and run this way? Is his name David?
No. No David here. His name is Luke. No, we're not talking about Luke. He's pointing it out whoever. I didn't see anything going on.
Do you have ID on you? No, I don't. We're investigating some sort of incident that occurred at the park. What's your name? Here. I've been inside all day. Yeah, we just came out. And she kept staring at me. I was just sitting there on my phone. Yeah. What, is it because I fixed my belt? 2174, 2020 DS. What were you doing over there? No, we came out to take smoke breaks, so I just walked to the end and I was fixing my belt. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, you'd have to agree. That does sound a bit suspicious. This young man is suspected of exposing himself in front of a random family. The mother called the police, fearing for her children, when she saw him hiding behind a pole with his pants down. That's what's called indecent exposure, or it can even be classified as lewd and lascivious behavior. But let's see what cops will find out.
Came loose, so maybe that's what she thought I was doing something. Okay. Yeah, my bad. I just fixed my belt. Well, they're claiming that you exposed yourself to that kid. So I literally just walked out.
A party involved.
How far? I walked down to the end. Okay. She walked over to the car with her kid. Okay. I guess he pissed because he did have his pants down. Right. She said, I told you not to do that. So I turned around and walked back up here. Okay. Like I said, I did fix my belt. What was going on with your belt? Oh, it comes loose. Oh, this is a cheap belt, so it comes loose. So I just fixed it. That probably looks weird, but yeah, it wasn't like why would I expose myself to little kids? I work here. Well, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, so, where were you at exactly? Right down at the end of the street. Okay, what were you doing at the street there, just hanging out? I was just staying out, looking at my phone, because they were taking a smoke break, so I just walked down there, walked back, just hanging out. I've been inside all day. This is the first time I've got from outside. Okay. We're not trying to accuse you of anything, but we're just trying to get... It seems like I am being accused. Well, they're accusing you. Well, we're not accusing you. They should be getting charged with filing a false police report. Okay. Where's Brett Bird working? Bring Brett over here. Well, no, he's not working. Oh, I know Brett. Supervisor, so you can talk to him. How's it going?
Good. So were you out by the telephone pole?
Yeah, I walked down there. I was just staying there, looking at my phone.
So you said you had your penis exposed. suppose.
No, I went like this because I was fixing my belt. I was tightening it. That's all I did.
We pick on him for it.
They were sitting right over there the whole time watching
I'm the
it.
lead. He's here helping and working for me. I've been out for, I had a cigarette, then when I finished while you guys were here.
So you guys are over here?
Yes. And he walked out, and he walked right back in. He don't smoke, so he just comes out and goes back in.
Okay.
I didn't see anything unusual or inappropriate.
Well, I mean, if he was facing the other way, you wouldn't have been able to see it, so.
Right.
Have you ever had a history of this or anything? Have you ever, yeah. I'm just asking. I mean, I don't know
I
you.
wouldn't do that. I watch people sitting over there smoking weed all day and they don't get in trouble. Nobody called on them. But then you're gonna calling me if I'm staying at the end of the street.
But you understand where our point is? Is someone claiming that?
Yeah, but that's false.
We don't know that.
Well, I'm telling you, I wouldn't do that. They were sitting there watching me the whole time. I was standing right next to that pool. I'm allowed to walk wherever I want.
You're absolutely right, sir.
Telling me I can't go anywhere.
No,
I know my right.
He didn't tell you not to go anywhere. He's asking you not. You don't have to. It's just we're just coming up with a solution so there's no more problems or mistaking what you're doing.
I've never had a problem. There's people. I come out. I walk down the end every day, and I walk back up here. What was the other lady's name? Bro, alright, you're being personal to us doing our jobs. You understand that? Someone makes a complaint, and we get paid by the taxpayers to investigate that complaint. So you want to attack us for doing our job. That's how you piss off a cop, alright? No, but you're telling us that we get a bad reputation for doing our jobs? Is that what you're saying right now? That's what you said.
So stop.
So what I'm going to make sure I'm going to do is I'm going to go check every single one of those houses and make sure they have a camera or don't have a camera. And if I find that they do have a camera, I'm going to see if it looks over here. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that they didn't see what you are claiming you didn't do. Okay? Nothing happened, so. Okay. And I'm going to make sure I clear that up. Good, how are you? Hey, so you were being formally charged for the incident yesterday. Public indecency is a charge. It's an M4, misdemeanor 4th degree. It's a step above like a traffic citation. Your court date is going to be Monday. That's a charge. You just have to sign a piece of paper stating that you go to court for it. You have to go to court and how can we do that if we don't have any proof? We have proof. What's the proof? Go to court for it. I have to give a piece of paper for you. Nothing. I'm writing down this. I have to sign this thing, or they'll take me to jail. I guess. Right. I don't know. What is this saying that I'll show up? This is just a recognizance of your charge, pretty much. Instead of going to jail and paying a bond of $1,750, you are saying that you will go to court for it. Alright. Okay. That's all I gotta do. Yep.